Right now, you probably have a list of things to do, whether it's for work or home or just your personal life. But within that list, I'm certain that there are probably one or two, or maybe even a few more things that you have been struggling to get done because you don't know how to get started. And that is what we're going to talk about today with regards to AI. It's unlocking easy wins by adopting this AI first approach. And really, what that means is creating an AI first mindset. And this is the first step towards creating that daily habit of using AI and having it be the first place you go to get help. That is the big theme of the day. How do I use AI to help me get ahead? You're going to notice a theme in all of my presentations. AI is there to leverage our best capabilities. It's there to help us. And if we use it in that regards, it takes us out of that mindset where we're stuck, we don't know what to do, we're frustrated, we feel constrained for time. All of these situations where we just don't feel like we're operating at our best potential, AI helps us get out of that and gets us to the point where we're at our most creative, our most productive, where we have access to our talent. Whatever that is in your world, AI helps you get there. I firmly believe that AI is there to help leverage us be better at what we do in whatever version that is for you. I want to show you how you can take the same mindset and this AI first approach to help you get ahead and get some quick wins. And my promise today is I'm going to show you how AI can help you save an hour per day. And that's just the tactical outcome. But I think you're going to get much more than that. So in the background, you're going to see bits of a course I made, and I'm just going to pick and choose some examples out of this course, but I'm going to use it as a guideline to help us keep the conversation going. We've talked about this AI first mindset, but what does that mean? It really means that think of AI as your personal assistant and use that assistant to get things done. And when you get into that mode, you're going to find that you get unstuck out of these situations that are holding you back. And when people do this first, you'll find that it's a lot easier to use AI tools because you're going from a point of intention and you're not under duress. A lot of times people get overwhelmed because they have to get something done right now. And then they're trying to learn AI as they go when they're under duress and they get frustrated and they don't get good outputs. I want to reverse that and go to AI first. It's the first thing that you do, and then it's going to help you unlock some creativity. What I want to do here is show some examples of how you can get really easy, quick wins. What I want you to do right now is think about a problem or a challenge that you have or a list of things that you need to get done and pick out some of those things that have been holding you back. Easy ones that I think about are emails. You have an email from a client that you need to respond to, or you have an email from your manager or somebody on your sales team. You need to make a presentation and you don't know where to start. You have some ideas, but you're having trouble getting things down on paper. Maybe you're trying to write a blog post or an article and you're having trouble getting started. Anything like that, where you're just having trouble getting started. That's what I want to get to. So let's think of a couple examples. The first example I want to show you is the email one. Here's an example of a scenario that I think is pretty common in the workplace, especially if you're in sales and marketing. You have a client that you've been showing things to. They want to have some idea of what you've done in the past with similar clients to help them. We're going to do a super easy prompt, and it's just going to be, I need help. I need help responding to this email. So that's the beginning. I want you to just think about this phrase, I need help. Nothing more complicated than that. Bring in the email. Don't worry about formats or anything like that. And then the idea here is that you can paste in the email that you need to respond to and just simply type, here are my thoughts. So again, the framework is, I need help with something. Here's the email I need to respond to, and here are some thoughts. And what I'm going to show you is that with just that approach, you put that into your AI prompt, and then you're going to get a response that is 80% good. It's not good enough to copy and paste and send out, but it's 80% good. And now you've gone from a position of, I don't know what to say, to I've got something that is here, and now I'm in editing mode. Those are two very different spaces in your mind. Editing is always easier to finish than writing from scratch. When you're talking about something as simple as an email, it's really easy to edit. So I've got this example here where I have this fictitious customer who's asking for some examples of work I've done for other people. I've actually put some real thoughts into this. This is something I actually typed out. And now I've got an email that I can go and edit and send off to the client. Now, this whole exercise, as I'm talking, took less than a couple minutes. This is something I know from real life that has held me back for hours because I know I have to get back to them. I've been dragging my feet to get it done because I just don't know how to get started. And that is one of the little secret ways to leverage AI. Sometimes it will help you save time dramatically just by getting something done faster, like this email. Took me 2 minutes to get an 80% good output. It probably would have taken me 15 minutes from a blank page to get this done, or less. Maybe it's 10 minutes. Either way, I've got this done in 2 minutes versus 10. The bigger time savings is that when you're putting something off, the entire duration of that time is wasted opportunity. That is the opportunity cost that is gone. So if I delayed getting it done by an hour and I can use AI to get me started, I just saved the hour that it took me to get started. And sometimes we procrastinate for days. So it's really easy to start seeing, how can I save an hour just by having AI help me to get started? Here's another example that I want to share. I need to make a presentation. And here's another prompt that you can put in, which is really easy. Help me organize these ideas into a presentation. So this could be a presentation for a management team. It could be a presentation to a board of directors. It could be a presentation to a client. It doesn't matter. We're starting from a blank page scenario. I need to create a presentation. I have some ideas in my head. I don't know where to get started. In this example here, I'm going to paste in something that I did. I just recorded my ideas for a presentation. So you're going to see this paragraph that I just put in here. But the key thing is you could just type in bullet points. It could be a recorded voice note, just train of thought. And that's what this is right here. And then what AI does is help you structure that into an outline. You've got something that is unstructured. It's just a random chain of thought in your mind. And now you've got a formal structure that aligns to a presentation. The key here is we've gone from blank page mode to editing mode. Now, I'm going to give you another example, and this is a real life example from somebody that I worked with not too long ago. They were doing a presentation to their board of directors and some other stakeholders in their company. They had two jobs. One was lead a presentation, which is enough in itself. And number two was facilitate a conversation after that presentation. This person had two different jobs to accomplish that had different skills behind them. And she was getting stuck in figuring out, how do I lead a productive conversation? She had the presentation done, but not the conversation. So I'm going to show you an example of how you can take that same idea and come up with a list of questions for a presentation. I'm delivering a presentation to my board, and I need to have some questions that's going to ensure a good conversation. Here is my presentation. I've attached it. What I'm doing here is I'm going to add this presentation that I found online. It is a real one. It's from the board of directors budget presentation for Sonoma Marin Area Rail Transit. So just something I found online, no connection. But the example will show that you can take any type of presentation and develop a set of questions that's going to facilitate a really strong conversation. This is just another way to get unstuck. These are just a few examples. There are countless more. Anything ranging from, I have to write a social post for my social media accounts, to I need to plan a birthday party. And these are the things that you can ask for help with AI, and AI will help you get it done. And this is what I want to close with today. Any of these examples will help you save a significant amount of time. Typically, a 15-minute task you can get done in 3 to 5 minutes just by asking for help and having a little bit of organization with your information that you're going to feed it. The bigger part is that AI is going to help you get things done faster because you're able to start and you're not putting it off. And the surprise out of all of this, and this is the key here, is that when you start experimenting this way, you're going to find ideas, you're going to find an information that you would not have thought of. And this is the magic. And I want you to give yourself permission to be amazed, because that is what this technology gives us. It's a gift in such a big and profound way. If you can feel that amazement, that is not just the technology helping you, that's you going from that part of your mind, which is scarcity based, to that sense of empowerment. And now that you're in that creative side, that amazement is that powerful bit of you that's being unlocked. And when you can unlock that on a daily basis, that is your first step towards really progressing and taking advantage of what this can do for you. Try to use AI every day. Make it a priority to solve any challenge that you have. Start first thing in the day. And then when you're done, reflect back and think about, wow, what did this do for me that I was struggling to get done? And what more did I get out of it? Pay attention to that feeling. It's powerful and it's not going to go away. All right, that's it for today. See you next time.